Did you know the first ever apple pie was made over 630 years ago? It first originated in England. I will be telling you how to make your own apple pie from scratch. I have made apple pie myself and I actually had fun baking it. I have done research and watched many YouTube videos on how to make it to refresh my memory. At the end of my speech, you will know how to make your own apple pie. The first thing you need to know is what appliances you will need. You will need measuring cups, measuring spoons, a blender, and a rolling pin. Also mixing bowls, spoons and forks, cling wrap, and the pan that you will put your pie in. The second thing you will need to make your pie are your ingredients. You will need 4 to 6 sliced apples, flour, salt, cubed butter, water, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, 1 lemon, and a beaten egg, and ice cream only if you prefer the ice cream. Now let's get into how to make our pie. Step 1. You will need to get a bowl and mix 2½ cups of flour and 1 tablespoon of salt with a fork. It might look clumpy, but don't worry, after they are mixed, they won't look clumpy anymore. Step 2. Now that you have mixed your dough, take it out of the bowl and start rolling it in your hands. Then, roll the dough onto a flat surface with a rolling pin. After it is all flat, take your cling wrap and wrap your dough up. Carefully put it in the refrigerator while making sure it is still flat. Step 3. For the apple filling, start by peeling 4 to 6 apples and slice them as thick or as thin as you please. In a separate bowl, add your sliced apples with 3/4 sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, a ½ teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and juice from only half of your lemon. Mix together until your apples are all covered in the mixture. Step 4. Preheat the oven to 365 degrees Fahrenheit. While you wait for your oven to heat up, take your dough out of the fridge. Put it on a flat surface with flour on the surface. Cut the dough into 2 halves. Roll out both pieces with your rolling pin until they are both flat and even. Take one side of your dough and place it onto your pie dish. Push it down flat so it covers all areas of the corner of your pan. So if you have your bowl and you put it in, make sure it's all around there and flat. Step 5. Pour your apple filling into your pan to the very top. Then take your other half of your piece of dough and lightly put it on top of your filling. Make sure it reaches all the ends of your pan. Cut the extra dough off the sides and squeeze the 2 halves of the dough together. Next, take your beaten egg and brush it over the top of the pie with, you could use a fork or if you have a brush. And then you will take a tablespoon of sugar and sprinkle it on top also for the flavor. Don't forget to cut 2 to 4 cuts in the top of your pie so it can vent. You can also make cool designs, but I'm not that cool. Put the pie into the oven and bake it for 50 minutes to an hour, at least till it's golden. Once your pie is baked, take it out and let it cool down. Cut and enjoy your pie. I like to top mine with vanilla ice cream, but that is up to you. That is how you make apple pie from scratch. I hope you enjoyed and will use this information to make your own apple pie someday.